Hi guys, so some people wanted to see how this whole thing is actually done, how you make your character and all, and here's some footage of me just making my character before I start my adventure. So first off, I'm gonna write my name, I'm gonna make a female character, just gonna call her just long, I guess, that's fine. Here we go, pick our gender, everything else, here's a list of all the stuff that you can pick. I pick that, whatever's fitting to my character, I'll pick that. Ethnicity, because we pick Slavic, now we can, choose a sublinear ethnicity to that. Now here, I manage my accounts, pick my character. Obviously, I have some other characters, and then here we spawn in another beautiful world, handmade everything. We go ahead and move forward. Obviously, it's a little rickety at the base, but they'll get fixed by the time we're at the launch. And here we are. Now I'm gonna go talk to this guy who's gonna give our first quest to kind of get us situated into the server. Now the important thing is, as you can see here, you gotta read everything, and the server is very much so text-based. So the quests are gonna be text-based. Obviously, no voice acting. It's not a possibility that the dev could have done for SAMP, but this is basically going to help us get introduced into this whole server, what the necessary stuff are. There'll be more steps added to this, but as of right now, there's just some few short steps, and here I am showing you guys. So first thing that he wants us to do is walk to the crates in the arbor and press Y, and we'll see what we need to do next. Alright, so now if we picked up the crate, obviously we have to deliver the crate to somewhere. As we can see on our map, there's a little red uh, points that we need to go to towards north. So we're gonna go there, just walk in there, and we're gonna deliver it. There we go. We got 2 shillings out of that, which is gonna help us in this economy, you know, uh, get us situated as to buying houses, buying stuff, and storage, weapon, whatever it is that you're gonna need. This, at the end of the day, this is a roleplay server, and a lot of roleplay servers kind of tend to follow this pattern. Next, we're gonna go over here, quest passed, and now it gives us a water skin, which we will drink out of, to kind of, this is how you drink and keep those bars to the bottom right full. The blue one is for water, the yellow one is for food, and the white one is for stamina. Next quest, we gotta go to the river here. So we come to the river here. I'm just gonna drink this again one more time to show you guys that the numbers go down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and refill. After I refilled, very importantly, the quest is not automatically passed. You need to press Y. Now that we did that, quest passed again. Now we make our way towards some mushrooms that we will need to harvest, which is a way of getting food. Now keep in mind, I do have a first-person mod here. This is not something that's in the server. The dev said that it is possible for him to add something of similar kind, but I just use my own first-person mod, which is very easy to download. Now here I am collecting the mushrooms with slash collect. Once again, text-based server. So a lot of these interactions will be text-based. Let me move on to the more interesting part, which the more tabletop people like. Um, this is how you make a character sheet. You can pause the screen, read it if you like. Now, I move on. There I am, picking my, the stuff that I need. I'm sure if you've played a tabletop game of War of Darkness before, this is very familiar to you. I'm not sure if there's any difference between Dark Ages and 20th. Never played a Dark Ages game myself, but as you can see, and I'm just creating my character. It's very important to set your primary, secondary, all the stuff that you would need to have a fleshed out character sheet that allows you to roleplay. Not only roleplay, and for you to complete quests, which we will get into shortly. But here I am just giving a rundown of everything that happens while creating a character. I might speed this up, I might not. Letting people see, how this whole process works is actually very important. This is very fleshed out. And, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit here because it is tedious. But, setting up your character sheets for some people is very fun. I've probably done this over 1,000 times, so I'm just going to skip through this. I'm sure you guys know how this works. Thinking about it now, but yeah. So now we're done with our character sheet. So we're just gonna, you know, for these stuff you actually need to apply on the forums. Your merits, flaws, all of that you actually need to apply for them. Just give a good reasoning, and that'll be done all on the forums. Now, once we're done with that, we can look at our character sheet either with /cs or /sheets. Um, Here I am rolling just the basic one. We can see the dice that was rolled, the difficulty, we can set it, and everything like that. So now we're gonna move on to doing a quest. But before we do that, I'm just gonna interact with one of the NPCs to show you that like you can actually interact with them, see who they are, and all of that. So here I am in front of this guy, and I'm gonna walk in front of him and be like, who the fuck, who you? Tells me, okay, all right, got it, good. NPCs just talking to each other, nothing of a GTA 5 level where they move and have routines and nothing like that, but they'll always be here, talking to each other. Now, move forward. There's a little guy here. I talk to him and he tells me this. You can pause and read this. Now we close it, wait a little bit. You don't even have to wait a little bit. You can just instantly, and then he gives you a quest. Yeah, I want you to go eavesdrop on those foreigners that are back there. Okay, no problem. So we go ahead and do that. Just sneak in, press Y, mission failed. Why? Because I failed my stealth roll. Very akin to tabletop game. How this would roll. No game master needed, no dungeon master needed, none of that. It's all done. It rolls it for you. It's kind of like a fun quest. Now, because these quests are basically there to set the player up, get them introduced to the world, and have them interacting with NPCs. You can actually do them again if you fail. So you just come here, talk to this guy, interact it again. He'll give you the quest again. Now, you'll know where to go, obviously. So we just go to the side, look around, and come back. We just check on um, now we walk right here. We sneak, get a little sneaky sneak, and try again. Failed. So because I have stealth one, obviously I'm not gonna have a good chance of doing this because it's only one dice that's being rolled. But that's besides the point. Um, just telling you that you could do quests again. Now here is our inn where you could get houses, rent rooms, not houses, but rent rooms to be more specific. And we just come talk to this guy, and we can rent rooms and check out the prices. And obviously, there's no rooms to rent; they've all been rented. And even if we could rent with my 2 shillings, 2 measly shillings, I doubt I could, rent any room. But here I am. I'm just going through some rooms. I can't go into other players' rooms and houses. One thing that you got to keep in mind: this is one server, so everything happens on this server. There's no different instances like some other MMOs that you've played. This is a RP server at the end of the day, similar to GTA 5 RP or anything like that. Here we are. This is a little, place where we could sit down, gather, get food, chill with our friends, talk. Maybe there'll be a bard here that tells you stories. But generally, this is just a place where players hang out. Now, to my right, you might see the inventory. And if that does get annoying for you, you don't want to look at it, you just go in, do /I HUD, inventory HUD, short for it. And, you can check all the other commands with /command. And you can pause, take a look at this, or log on yourself and see it once the server does launch, sooner or later. Here you can see we can buy some stuff from him. Obviously there will be more stuff, but I don't have enough shillings to buy any of that, so we're just gonna take our fucking leave. Yeah, sorry buddy. We're not buying anything today. Now, to my right there will be a town. We can actually take this carriage and go all the way there, but actually I personally don't know how to activate it, so I'm just gonna walk there. Just gonna do a little speed, sped up thingy going on here. I'll see you guys when I'm there. And here we see somebody's horse just chilling, in the wilderness. That's illegally parking it. I'm sure he'll get a ticket from the PD that is here. But no, that'll definitely happen if you just leave your horse out in the wilderness. I'm sure there will someone will come and either kill it or loot it, steal it, whatever it is. That'll all be possibilities. Now here we are. We have the two guards outside. Obviously, there will be sieges, so there will be guards to kind of like give that atmospheric vibe of this place is protected and whatnot. And there's businesses here inside. You know, this is the first business that we're just gonna go inside. There's obviously a little bit of loading going on there, but um, this is a place where you're gonna be able to buy books. Obviously, no NPC in it right now. These will be player-made books, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the dev said. Or automated generated books that, with a little bit of GPT power. Who knows what will happen, but very interesting stuff now here. We can talk to this guy, see what we can buy from him. He sells a bunch of stuff, needed stuff. The hood will actually show on top of your head, all of that. Again, I'm fucking broke. 2 shillings. I can't buy anything. So you actually have to work for it to get that money. And there's a bunch of tasks that you could do. Here we can buy a crossbow. Nice. We can get ourselves situated in this town. This will most likely be the first town fort, I guess you could call it, that players will run into. Here we can come to the blacksmith, and he tells us you do not have a license, lady. Can't sell you anything. We don't know who you are. You could use that to kill us. So I don't blame him. Good guy, good guy. Bless his soul. Um, 2 horses, chilling here. This guy is where you buy the horse, 3,000 shillings. So it's quite the grind to get to, but it'll be worth it. You move a lot faster once you do have your horse. And you see these houses to my right. There was a house, but we're just gonna go into the tailor here, where we can get our skin. Oh, there's a nice little knight armor. Well, mine now. Somebody must have dropped it. They didn't need it. Okay, mine now. Um, Here we can pick our skin. Now, there's a limited amounts to the female skins, but the dev said that there will be more to come as time goes on. So, you know, hopefully, we'll get to see more of those. Let me go up here. To our left, there's the hospital. If you are part of the medic team, then you'll be a part of that. I'm sure there will be shamans and whatever, kind of like going against each other. We're just gonna knock on this door and then we're gonna enter. You don't have to knock on the door, by the way. Just RP wise. This is a little stupid fucking jester. Fuck that guy. Hate him. We're just gonna talk to this guy. He deals with immigrants like us. Just gonna turn off the HUD, so you know gets annoying a little bit. And we have options here. We can check stuff. We can check houses. We can ask him about stuff, who he is, what the rules are, what the laws are, and I'm gonna become a citizen of Kingdom of England. Shit, that easy. No need to do the whole immigration test and whatnot like modern days. And then we have two little NPCs talking to each other. You're fucking Legolas, and there's a little soldier guy here. I'm sure you'll be able to interact with these NPCs and have natural conversations with them. More to that, maybe in another video, but here we are, and I'm just gonna climb up here and then tell you guys that there is actually a bigger town, and I'll get to that place, and just because it's better looking and whatnot, I'm gonna show you guys the rolling system and everything like that once we get there, slash me and slash do. So for now.